Feed the Future Catalyzing Partnerships for Scale is a flexible mechanism that assists USAID missions and operating units that are implementing Feed the Future initiatives. It allows users to integrate a systems approach in order to more effectively scale the results of their activities. So let's take a quick look at how a systems approach can help. Meet Farmer Rhoda. Farmer Rhoda is having problems with decreasing yields. An aid project helps her install an innovative, low-cost irrigation system through a small grant and direct training. 6 months later, Farmer Rhoda's crops are thriving. But what about her neighbors? How do you scale a solution without giving grants to the whole world? And what about the impact of scaling the irrigation system on water availability, land quality, community relations, market prices, and so on? Rather than helping one farmer at a time, complex development challenges require sustainable systemic transformation. A systems approach provides a big-picture view to better identify the stakeholders, networks, and feedback loops that are in play to better understand and address complex development challenges, such as the ones development programs tackle every day. To help Farmer Rhoda and her neighbors, a first step is identifying the stakeholders that are part of the system in which they operate. These may include farmers, farmers' cooperatives, or other formal and informal institutions, water user groups, various suppliers of seeds, fertilizers, etc., extension service providers, government actors who may be designing new programs, shaping policies, and delivering subsidies, and of course, Rhoda's local and end market buyers. The system can better define the overarching problems that are contributing to the challenges that Farmer Rhoda and her neighbors face. In this example, chronic low yields and dying crops. Together, the stakeholders in the system identify the multifaceted solutions that can sustainably address the complex problems affecting the system in which Farmer Rhoda operates, like more effective water management systems, more tailored training and technical assistance, drought-resistant seed varieties, and formal and informal institutions. But let's take a moment to understand why it's so important to engage the stakeholders. First, to ensure that local norms are leveraged, not damaged, so that existing networks are equitably strengthened, and that the majority benefit, not just a powerful few, so that the change is driven and therefore owned by the system, not the expert, and critically, so that the rate of diffusion is determined by the system and matches the demand and absorptive capacity of the system. Engaging the stakeholders leads to a more resilient and robust system. FHI 360's Scale Plus is a social technology that accelerates broad stakeholder engagement and promotes collaborative action to address complex development challenges. By engaging the broadest base of stakeholders, contributing factors that might lie beneath the surface of complex problems will be revealed. Addressing these underlying drivers is key for sustainable behavior changes and ultimately system transformation. Scale Plus can help feed the future programs in 2 ways. First, by generating stakeholder-led solutions. For example, a drought-prone region is struggling with chronic low yields year after year. Scale Plus would bring together the right stakeholders to identify the diverse array of solutions that would mitigate the effects of the chronic drought. This process capitalizes on what the stakeholders already know and already want to do, thereby harnessing built-in political and social capital for more sustainable outcomes. Utilizing Scale Plus during program design or at startup can set the stage for lasting results. However, Scale Plus can be used at any time in the program cycle to facilitate the adaptive management of programs and support USAID's commitment to collaborating, learning, and adapting, or CLA. Second, it can help by identifying barriers to the scale-up of proven solutions. For example, a drought-resistant seed variety has been proven in pilot programs to provide long-term positive impact for low-income farmers, but uptake of the seed has been slow. Scale Plus can help identify the political, economic, and social factors that are inhibiting scale-up so that the stakeholders can implement action plans to address those solutions. In this way, Scale Plus can be used to ignite system-driven change, launch new processes of problem analysis, transform relationships, and sustain collective action over time. Feed the Future Catalyzing Partnerships for Scale is managed by the USAID Bureau for Food Security, Country Strategies, and Implementation Office. BFS CSI. Missions can access technical assistance through the award and tailor the process to their needs via a funds transfer to BFS CSI. To start the discussion on how Feed the Future Catalyzing Partnerships for Scale can support your Feed the Future initiatives, contact Mofet and Gugi, the Feed the Future Catalyzing Partnerships for Scale AOR. For more information on the Scale Plus methodology, visit scaleplus.fhi360.org.